every time you see a positive, it has an RH factor as well. Even this one here, which I noticed some students miss, it's a little bit odd to only put an RH factor on a bold cell, but that is how it is. O positive, that's what it is. O neg has nothing at all. AB negative will have your A and B antigens. I didn't do that. Okay, so does everybody match? Yes?
So does O negative not even make RH antigens at all?
That's right. No RH antigens, no A antigens, no B antigens.
Okay.
It is a ball cell. It's like as inoffensive as it gets,
Okay.
right? So when you have, remember that the term antigen means antibody generating. I don't know if I said that. Antigen stands for antibody generating. So when you have an antigen, it might fight against an antibody. So a cell like this that is completely bald is completely inoffensive. Does anyone know what O neg is called? It is the universal donor. Anybody can receive O negative. However, the opposite is true of O negative as a recipient. O negative is a terrible recipient. Why? It creates tons of antibodies. It can barely receive anything, right? So if we wanted to fill in all the information, which I'm not going to do, but I will fill it in for this one. This guy here creates no antigens, which makes it a great donor. Anybody can receive this thing, right? However, it is a terrible recipient because it creates anti-A antibodies, anti-B antibodies, and upon exposure, anti-RH antibodies. Questions? If this is the universal donor, this is the universal what? Recipient. The AB positive is the universal recipient. Anybody can donate to an AB positive, which is a rare blood type, I think. Does anyone happen to know your blood type? I am B positive. Does anybody else know? AB neg? B positive? Oh. We could donate blood to each other, just in case. Everybody keep that in mind if something happens. Okay, so this is the universal recipient. Why? Because this one has all the antigens. Therefore, it develops none of the antibodies. So all antigens, no antibodies. Therefore, since it has no antibodies, it doesn't matter what it is offered, what it is given, it won't be offended by any of the things. There will be no antibodies to fight off, no matter what blood type it's given, they won't be fighting them off. How are we doing with